and then we will get right into it because no time like the present. Share, copy, link, doom. So anyway, I totally got some of these finished this morning as I was on the stream, and then I figured out that I had actually clipped in the D-ring tab in the wrong spot on like about half of the bags. So we're gonna go in and fix that first. I already fixed that. It took about 45 minutes. I also realized that I hadn't actually put D-ring tabs in some of them. So we're gonna go in and clip those in now. I stabbed myself very good with the seam ripper because that's apparently what you do. But this is always how it goes, right? It's like, oh, I'm like almost done, and then something happens. So we're gonna try and avoid doing that again by putting them in now. Basically, they were in the right spot vertically, but they weren't on the right side of the bag. So everything would have been left-handed. But the issue is that it couldn't even be a true left-hand bag because the back pocket would have been placed in the wrong spot. So it's like, because I did consider, I'm like, okay, could I just leave these as like left-handed bags? But no, I couldn't even do that because of where that welt pocket's placed. I'm like, damn it. Oh well, we're good now. And good news is that 13 out of the 28 are all to the point where they just need their straps stuffed in. All the straps are finished. Yay. And we're going to go in and we're going to wrap these up. I'd say that we're at 80%. And I would also say that this last 20% is probably the fastest sewing of these bags. Or like, and the finishing, because I keep forgetting that I have to put snap fasteners on them, but we'll get there. So we'll do it. It'll all be good. I'm gonna actually throw the snaps here as well to hold this pocket out of the way while we're sewing. I have actually been throwing one underneath as well so that this, that one's fine. It's far enough into the actual seam allowance, so I don't need to worry about it. Tonight's beer selection is the Okamikasu, which is a Japanese-inspired ale made in part with the like leftovers of the sake brewing process from one of the restaurants in Calgary. So that's super cool. It's delicious. And Old Beautiful's tap room actually burnt down. Well, or the interior apparently was completely gutted a couple months ago now. So trying to drink a bit more of their beer more often. Thankfully, their actual brewery was off-site, so it was, well, it sucks for all the taproom staff, obviously, with the servers and everything like that, but they're still able to produce beverages, so it's not like it cratered the company at minimum. So alright, we're getting there. Basically, I want to go in and clip all of these in so that I don't mess up like that again. Whee. If you missed what I was chatting about, I was blissfully sewing along and then realized that I had placed all of the D-ring tabs in the wrong spot. Out of like almost nearly half. Or I forgot to actually put them in a couple. That was the other one. I had to like open up the seam so I could like put the D-ring tab in, and I'm like, oh, of course. So I took the time and I fixed it. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt tonight. It took me 45 minutes, which overall is actually not that bad. Just super annoying because that could have been 45 minutes actually finishing these bags. Because they're not taking that long to put together now that we're finally at this like final step sort of thing, right? So, but I also did not want 13 bags going into timeout. That's a high fail rate. Did I consider it? 100%. I definitely did. So tonight we'll be finishing these off, and then I have to pack up the stock that's down here that's new and take it upstairs and basically put it outside my garage door so that I'm tripping over it in the morning essentially, and I'll load the truck tomorrow depending on how late this sewing session goes. If this sewing session doesn't go too bad, now I'm gonna load it in the morning. I was gonna say I'll load it tonight, but nah. We'll eventually need a little bit of a break. I get to sleep in on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Omatsuri tomorrow as well, but I'm also looking forward to sleeping in on Sunday. I was seeing videos, so Omatsuri is actually open tonight as well. They do a night market now on the Fridays, and I was seeing the crowd going into the center, and I'm like, dang. So this year I like the logistical challenges of coming back to Cochrane and like picking up kiddos and all of that were just like, and then the event is open till 11 as well, so I wouldn't be back into Cochrane until at least midnight. And I was just like, with two kids at the ages that they're at, it was I couldn't boggle it basically. My brain was boggled. So I was like, okay, well, I like 100% cannot do Friday night. But I can do Saturday. There's a few of us only doing Saturday. I think there's like 3 or 4. So that's good at least. I did go in and I set up the booth. Let me see where my phone is because I've actually got a photo of it. It turned out really nice. Like it looks really, really good. So it's basically an L shape, an outside L shape. And then it's, so it's all set up, and I've got a bunch of signs everywhere saying, hey, I'll be there on Saturday. You can do a pre-order and like check the website out and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Like and use like a coupon code to waive the shipping fees so you can just do pickup tomorrow, all that jazz. And it's at least getting some traffic, I think, which is good and nice. Actually, I can't tell if it's traffic from that or if it's traffic from people checking out Knit City. I think it's a little bit of both. Who knows? Anyway, it's ready to go. And then tomorrow, like everything is set up except and then tomorrow I just got to stock it. So that'll be good. Because I didn't, like, with me not being there, I didn't want to, like, leave everything behind and not have someone at the booth. Like, that's no. So yeah, next year I will do the night market. So next year, that's fine. I also totally forgot to film the setting up of it. It was also a little bit like, so it's new organizers this year, which is awesome because I think it did need an injection of new energy. And certain things did definitely go better, which is also super cool. Oh, this one is clipped, but on the wrong side. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But there's still a couple things there. It's like, okay, you There's always kinks to work out, especially when you're like expanding a show. And there's definitely a few that will need to be worked out. And it's new organizers, so it's like you don't know what you don't know until it happens to you either sometimes, right? So it's all good. Nothing major. I'm excited for the show. And overall, I think the improvements were good. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm clipping all of these, and then we're going to sew them without their straps, because I'll leave an opening at the top and then we can just stuff the strap in through the opening, and then we'll close up the opening and then it'll be ready to turn. Yeah. I did it with a few as a test this morning on the first stream of the day, and it actually worked extremely well, so I'm super happy with that. We have all of the leather logos branded and ready to go. And yeah, we're like, it's all just kind of, it's that like slow last push up the hill sort of thing. So just snagging the snap bin here so that I can finish putting snaps in. And then tomorrow's task will be, while I'm setting up, trimming threads and threads and threads and threads and threads and threads and threads, because apparently there has been no time for that, which actually there hasn't been. That's not even sarcastic. It is actually true. It's just like, holy crap. Oh well. Excuse me. We're almost at the end. I thought I was doing this with white twill, but apparently we're good. Nope. There's only like 5 or 6 left to clip, and then we'll go in and sew, and then we'll go in and stuff the straps in. And then we'll do the show, and hopefully it is successful. Caroline's like, sell out, and I'm like, no. Buy a moderate amount, please. It's like, this year, it's always a goal to sell out towards the end of the day, sort of thing. But this year, it's like, if I sell out here, I am royal. It'll be all custom orders at Knit City. There we go. That's what will happen. We'll just go display fabric, and people can place custom orders. So sell me out at Omatsuri, and then we'll do custom orders. All right. Wait, why? 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. It looks like I might not have cut enough D-ring tabs, like black straps, because I've definitely used up all 6 light colored ones, right? Yeah. One, black, 2 white, 3 white, black, 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 white, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know there's one in here that is okay. Cool. Just want to make sure that like I'm matching up the color of the D-ring tab with the color that is going into the strap color. That's the word. Okay, Sushi Neko gets paw prints. We are almost to the end at least. Actually, it looks like more like I have too many D-ring tabs. And I am actually done with the bags here in a moment. Success. Whatever. Better to have more of these small supplies than to run out of these small supplies at this point. Holy fuck, I would be so annoyed. Okay. Almost there. Hey, that green like matches the old beautiful can almost. This is like a darker color of it. Tone of it, I guess, would be the best description. Yeah, so it's like a light-bodied, crisp and clear ale brewed with a healthy portion of rice for the silky mouthfeel and sake kasu, the leftover rice from sake production, for a subtle, boozy, creamy finish. What it does remind me of is Japanese brewed Asahi, which is like the beer that I drank a lot when I was there because it's what was offered at the karaoke place that we went to. Because the deal was it was like a 500 yen cover charge or whatever, but you had to buy a beverage. And since the zero sugar Pepsi in Japan is terrible, it was Asahi. I don't think the beer was actually even any more expensive than the soft drinks when I think about it. If I actually think about it. Okay. Or if it was like maybe like 50 cents to $1 difference or something like that. Worth it. The Pepsi is no. And they didn't have Coke products, which are actually really good in Japan. So I definitely over prepared with the number of snaps. So I'll move those back down into the bin here. Okay, 1 and 2. Boutique. Sweet. Yeah, 2 more bags to clip, and then we can get these under the machine. Rolling, and then we can get the other stuff done. So the fronts of these are new cotton and cotton linen blends, and then the interior is also new cotton, not Japanese fabric. They're fabrics that coordinated nicely. And then the exterior denim here is actually upcycled from jorts cutoffs from another maker in Calgary. Maker / vendor. She does jewelry, and then she does thrifted and secondhand fashion as well. And so she thrifts jeans, cuts them off to make jorts, and then I am using the offcuts from those as the back for these guys. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of jean legs, but we'll figure it out then. That is 100% a future Katie problem right now. Maybe I'll get new denim just to keep the consistency, and then when I can get jeans from her, I will. I'll figure it out. Okay, clip up top. Last one. So yeah, I had extra supplies. The horrors. Okay. All right, these are all clipped on the correct side now. That's why I was like, let's go in and do this now while I'm like, it's like top of mind. Don't have to think about it later. D-rings and D-ring tabs can go back here now. Stops in the bin. Hopefully do not need the seam ripper again this round, Gonna keep the fray check on hand. Shears, stiletto, and these can all get out of here too. Air erasing marker or pen, and lighter as well. Okay, there we go. Sweet. All right, so you are supposed to construct these with the strap in them, but basically I'm just leaving this curved top cap open, and that's where we'll shove it in later. I use the stiletto because I'm sewing kind of against the grain a little bit, so it's going to be slippy compared to like because basically denim is on a bias, so it's going to like slip in different ways than a very straight set quilt cotton would, or straight woven quilt cotton. Okay, that was a pretty generous seam allowance, all things considered. I'll double check it when I get it out and see if it was too generous. Pretty doubtful though, so. Actually, no, that's good because it caught some of the stuff that was a little bit. Down. That's the cell phone seam allowance that I'm going to trim, because it doesn't need to be like that. I'm actually going to run another row of stitching down this side, mostly because it looks like it's actually pretty. It needs like some. It's not going to hurt it to have some extra here. Except that I got caught. Here. There we go. There we go. I definitely ended up catching everything that I should catch here. Excellent. Okay. Another line of stitching for good measure. Why not? It's not going to go into every bag, but since I've already started, may as well finish it out that way too. All right. Done. On to the next one. I don't remember how many. I think I had 15 left when I sat down, so now we're halfway, somewhere in there. And the stiletto here is basically just a third hand. So sometimes everyone needs, well, okay, it's replacing my right hand so that I don't sew over my own fingers. It's part of it, because I doubt anyone would be impressed with I need to go to urgent care because I sewed over my finger. Someone please come chill with the kids. They're asleep. But the person who would be least impressed with that would be myself. That would put a big damper on this weekend and like any sewing progress or hope for sewing progress for next week. Given that Knit City is next week as well. Yay. Alright. Just double check on this side. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Whee! Beer to celebrate. Got my load-in time for Knit City, or at least we got the drafts load-in schedule. Looks like I'll be in like the second slot, which is awesome. But it helps because like the P&E in Vancouver has only like one loading dock, whereas this TELUS Convention Center here in Calgary has like 4. So it's like it's there. Well, because everyone does have to go through it, unless they're hand carrying, like they've got a table and are hand carrying from the per arcade, you have to go through the loading docks basically. But they will unload your vehicle for you and then take it to your booth. And I'm like, this is sounding like glorious proposition. Because instead of heading to my booth exhausted from hauling stuff across the parking lot, I will be like fresh and ready to go. Actually, the big thing that's probably going to impact is that I will feel much more up for socializing on Friday and Saturday because I won't start the show out so tired. It's usually Saturday night. I'm like, Friday night, I'm all into it. I'm like, yes, time to like see the people and do the thing. Because kickoff party or keynote or whatever is usually on Friday. And Saturday night, it's like, no, I just want to go stare at my phone for a little bit. Thank you. Recharge those batteries. I will admit my social batteries are definitely lower than they were in 2019. Given all the things, I'm not that surprised. Least of which is like the kids are, yeah. So that had missed the lining on the pass. I just went in there and that's what I was just fixing, was getting the lining sewn. Getting the phone pockets caught. Phone pockets caught. Phone pockets caught. Which is why I was actually pinning them out of the way, but it's okay, I can fix it this way. It doesn't need to be caught in this like finishing allowance. It can be, because it's already been sewn. So let's just try and not seam rip the actual seam and just get this trimmed, hopefully. Trimming down the seam allowances, which I think I was supposed to do. Was I? I can't remember. Doesn't matter at this point. It's not happening anyway. Come on. There. I knew we could do it. Okay. I'm going to throw just a little bit extra seam in there, just because now it's like extremely close to the edge, but it's all good. It didn't go through either seam, so we're good to go on to the next step with this one. Great. Yeah, looks like it. Excellent. Zipple needs to be out of the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Theme. Zip pull need to be out of the way. Else that would have been a disaster. And a half. Doom, 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 doom. Definitely missed the seam on the interior, so I'll just go in and do that now. Go. There's going to need to be some trim down as well before we turn some of these. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sweet. So we're 2/3 of the way through. There's 28 to finish. So. At least this will be almost 2/3, I guess. Next one will definitely be. It's like in between, right? Because 28 really doesn't get divided by much. 4 and 7. And that was divisible by neither. By the way, if you are coming to Omatsuri tomorrow, I am right in front. I'm actually facing the cultural stage. And so when you come in, I'm on the right front corner. So come say hi. I would appreciate it. If you're not able to make it tomorrow, I am also again at Mid City next weekend. So, you know, one of the two. And if you're not in the country, well, I sell online as well. Just, you know, all those markets, right? So, gotta cover all of my bases. Okay. Come on. I know it's tough. Nope, that actually broke or ran out of bobbin right there. Probably broke because I was trying to start it on the webbing. Yep. Good. Okay, so we'll start well above the webbing. to fine. It's just that the pocket hadn't been fully caught in either the basting or that stitch line. So there we go. Now we're good. The top thread, not the bottom thread. Okay. Oops. Dum, 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 dum. Up, 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 up. There we go. All right, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 left. 9 left. There's a couple sneaky ones under there, so that's why it jumped up again. No, the bobbin ran out. Did it actually run out this time, or is it like angry? I think it ran out. It ran out. Okay. Where are we at? 40 minutes and quite a few sewing, so I'm happy with that. Figured I had about 3 hours worth of work left, so probably till about midnight. We have a very early morning tomorrow, so I'm gonna drop the kids off with my sister-in-law around 6:30 to 7. Although I guess the nice thing about that is I'm picking us up breakfast. So pick us up breakfast, drop the kids off, and then hoofer up the hill because the kids are gonna go to grandma's later in the day. So I leave the Jeep with my sister-in-law and then walk up the hill to get the truck. I did 100% have a nap today though, because I was like driving home and I'm like, okay, it is a nap day today, because it was like, I was so tired. But that makes sense, because given that I was up till what, like 2 a.m. last night, and then the first alarm went off at like 6:30 this morning. It's like, ooh, right. This is why I'm looking forward to sleeping in Sunday. And a day with the kiddos too. So, ooh, I did the heart thing with both of them today actually, and it seems to have helped my eldest significantly. So I was chatting yesterday because I found that my eldest has had a harder transition to full-time summer camp this year. Usually they do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and like last year it wasn't as big a deal, or at least they couldn't voice it was as big a deal. Which could totally also be the difference too, actually, this year. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something, and I was like, I'll draw a heart on them, and then I'll draw a heart on me. And the story is that every time they touch that heart, it fills up the little heart on my like wrist, and blah blah blah, a little story behind it and everything like that. And they came running up to me after school and were like, I touched my heart all day. And I was like, I know, because it like started overflowing. Because basically, so what I did, you need something for a little kiddo that's like maybe having some transition difficulties. What I did was basically I just colored it in before I went and picked them up. So if you have a kiddo maybe that's starting like grade school or something like that, and they're like on the bus or something, like color the heart in before they get off the bus or whatever you need to do to like make it work, right? So, although then of course they also asked, it's like, what about daddy? And I'm like, well, we'll do one for daddy tomorrow. So I was very glad it worked, or at least it seemed to have helped. It didn't make it worse. So. And I just let the teachers know that it's like I do this on their arm, mostly so they're like, what is on there? They weren't like losing their mind over what was on my kiddo's arms. And then like just in case they also came up to them and were like, this needs to be redrawn. But the pen ink lasted all day on their skin. And then I just used a regular like basically a Bic pen. It's a Japanese pen, but that would be the closest equivalent here probably. And then it washed right off in the shower tonight too. So yay for winning all around so far. And then with mine, I drew it with the same pen when I was like, so I drew it on them. gave them the story, and then I drew the heart on my arm with my, like, with one of each of their names. And then, yeah, and then I just colored it in with a washable marker. The one that I used for my eldest washed off completely. The one I used for my youngest is, like, still slightly stained my skin. So it's like, okay, so orange heart, or orange markers stain my skin. Good to know. Most random fact I've learned today. I feel like this needs a shuffle. Yeah, there we go. I think I can make it work. If I do it this way. If I do it this way. If I do it this way. Actually, no, that is the right line. Okay. So I got some excess fabric to trim off for sure, as I've mentioned before with some of the other ones. Also just a slick fabric, so it's like slithering everywhere. So I'm just going to try and keep it all in nice and tight and in a sewing fashion. Ugh, going over that webbing is tough, even with this machine. Holy. Alright. Looks good. Looks good. Excellent. We're down under 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do this bottom one first because it's all slithery and shifty. Alright. If I get these all done tonight, my goodness. What a triumph. I did have to pull one from the original cut, but that's because I have to pick out a whole section of it, and I'm like, that was yesterday. It's just like, no, and no. To have one out of like 20, like just under 30, not make it is fine. Probably have too large of selection. But I still stand by the motto of if I don't sew it, they don't know what they haven't found, right? So, they as in being the customers. And it's all still prep for Knit City. It doesn't sell tomorrow, it goes to Knit City. It doesn't sell at Knit City, it goes into the online shop. It's like a win-win-win-win. Please come sell me out at Knit City. That would be the best one. There'll be lots of options at Knit City too, so you don't have to go with a Traveler Sling. Although, personally, I think this is one of the more fun bags I've done recently. So, and then there's the larger Traveler Slings that are made from the Obi as well. Gotta remember to take Jane, my mannequin. Forgot to take her today, but I was like, wait, I can set her up behind my table and put like example stuff on her. Oh, right. Okay, that's good. 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 Oh, that is fucking adorable. I love it. Oh, we're done. Oh, no, we're not. I just moved the pile. Tricked myself. Okay, 1 second. Let me make this smaller, and then I can. Hey, now I can see most of the chat. Sweet. That is adorable. I need to probably do that. I'll do that for kindergarten probably then, or a little like sweater with like a heart stitched into it or something like that. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Around. That is not going to catch that bottom. So I am going to stitch that separately from the front. And I'm going to start here and sew up the side. My wrist just got very sore. What is up with that? Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Trim the pocket out of here. Alright, and then we're going to go around down here like this. Go back and forth. Yeah, so basically this overhang of denim was like messing with the seam allowance that I needed to sew. So that's why I was like, we're just going to sew this from the front rather than trying to fight it around the back and like not still having to go in and sew it at the bottom because that was way too much of an overhang. I have to say, I'm actually really pleased with that setup. I think it looks going to do really well. Last year I only had like one table space, but it was kind of like, well, you can like open up the front of your table if you'd like. But it didn't work very well, so that's why this year I was like, okay, I'll rent 2 table spaces and like do the outward L shape instead of like an inward L shape. So it's like, yeah, you never know 100% what a space is going to feel like or look like until you're in it. The nice thing with this one, at least, is it's like I have been at this event before in this space, so I had a pretty good idea of what to expect, but you never quite know still. At least the lighting and stuff is good, so I didn't have to spend time like setting up lights or anything like that. That was nice. So that is definitely something that takes up a lot of time at Knit City is lighting, because the P&E forum is it's fine. It's not good though. Definitely not great. Aw, yes, I did. I got a QR code and I printed a bunch of signs, hung them around the booth on like various, on the shelf and on the table and like on the rack and on my banner. Wherever hopefully someone's like eye fell. And then I also made the announcement that I will be doing the or I made a sign saying that a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Alberta wildfire relief fund with the Red Cross. So because I am still doing that. I know it says July 31st on the website, and I need to update that, but I will be doing donations probably for a while, probably until they well, I don't know yet, but for a little bit, definitely from these next 2 shows. I gotta make sure that I get the first round in here in the next. I'll do that on Monday. Yeah, Monday's probably a good day to do that. Okay, I am going to double check all of this. This needs a little bit of a seam trim down up here, not much. I'm gonna leave it wider all the way around the top just to clean up, and then we're gonna go in and stuff the strap in and then finish sewing in the strap. Yay, we finished the body sewing pretty much. Just strap edition now. Okay, so here's the whole. I did get all the straps sewn earlier, as I mentioned, I think, at the beginning. They are done and dusted and ready to rumble. So that was good. That's what I spent a lot of the morning doing, was that. And then I spent a little bit of the morning doing other things. What else did I do? Something. The signs. That was the big thing this morning, was getting the signs done, because surprisingly, marketing and advertisement like that take a little bit of time to do. Okay, do you all have your straps? No, you do not. You top 3 do not. You do. Where's the other ones that got their straps already? They must be on the bottom of the pile. Okay. All right, so we take the strap now. Gonna move you down. I'm going to put all of these in at once and then clip them, and then we'll go in and sew them, because batching. Okay, so the only thing I have to make sure is that 2 things. I want to make sure that it doesn't fall into the front zip pocket, and B, it needs to have this facing the front foam pocket. So the slide adjuster has to be up towards the foam pocket. So yeah, I did get the QR code done. I also made up a gave a waive the shipping fee thing, because then they can just pick up if they want tomorrow. No sales from it, but I do think it has generated some traffic, which is nice too. So it's always this balancing act, right? At least people can kind of also pre-shop for tomorrow within reason. Obviously, they don't know that these are going to be there, or at least all of these. So okay, going to fold that in half and do a pinch. Now we're going to take the ruler and we're going to line it up with that halfway point. And then we're going to line up the strap with that halfway point like this. And we're going to clip the whole mess together. And I know I said that I was going to do these all in a batch, but screw that, whatever. Let's just get it done. Whatever. Get it sewn. And it'll be ready to turn. This is the next big thing for these guys. Okay. And I'm going to back stitch multiple times over that. And then we're just going to blend the seam in down this side. Probably a little bit further than I needed to, but whatever. More stitches are better. At least in denim, not in leather. Been listening to me for a while, you know that is kind of the mantra. More stitches are better. Unless you're leather, they're not required. But if there's extra, it's all good. Okay. Stitch, clip, and clip, and there's another strap to go in. There's another step to go in. Bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Adjuster up towards the front. I can, but that's part of why I have Shopify, is because it's live stock, right? So if I get sales tomorrow, then it's like I can pull the stock as I'm standing there, sort of thing. So that was the main reason for swapping from Etsy to Shopify when I did, among others, but the determining factor was I didn't have to put the shop into vacation mode. Basically what I would do if I was doing that is I wouldn't put it into full. I would just basically say I put everything to draft. But that then ends up being an issue because it's like the POS system is connected to it, and yeah, it's just easier to leave it open. Okay, so I'm just doing the pinch here for this one. So what do we have? We had 2 done. This will be the second one here. Doom, doom, doom. Doom. Okay, I'm going to clip that one, and then I'm going to like finish the top one, because now the strap is in there. It's creating this 3D effect. Like obviously the bag is 3D, but it's like puffing it out in ways that it didn't when there was no strap in there, which is why I sewed the majority of the bag without the strap in there, because I was like, based on the struggle that it was last time, I think this will be easier, and so far it has been easier. All right, 2 done. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, they can go over there. 2 done. 3 done. I know that there's more, but where the hell they are, I have no clue. Probably these ones. Nope. Oh, there. So there's 4, 5. 4, 5 done. Completely. I feel like there's probably more as well, but at least 5 done. Okay, so this is a black strap, I think, right? Black would make sense. It is black. Excellent. Was it sticky? Sticky knot. Fantastic. And yes, it's the same word as the Japanese for steak. Suteki. Although I think when you say like fantastic, you go suteki. And then it's like the other one is like sticky. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say steaky outside of like anime. So that's the other factor in this. Context. Context is king. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom. There we go. Go in, go in, go in. Go in, go in, go in. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Go in, go in, go in. Mm-hmm. Black. Black. Probably should have just sat and trimmed all these apart. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. More beer. Okay. Right, she wants. Okay, I am going to double check this. Yes, it's supposed to be facing the front. Okay, because I just had that momentary like I've already had to redo all of those like D-ring webbing. And honestly, again, if this were to like be wrong, they wouldn't get done tonight. Turn them and it'd just be like they're all wrong. But no, it's supposed to be towards the front. So we're working from the back and it is now facing the right direction. Boom, 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 boom. That made it a lot faster to actually get that strap in there. Excellent. It's like stuffing a turkey. Without the delicious turkey at the end. Now a turkey. Actually, we've started spatchcocking our turkey, or like basically rending it apart. Not rending it. Taking it apart and cooking it in like individual pieces. And it is so good. It's so much better. And it cooks. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is better. I was like almost backpedaled on that. I'm like, no, it is better, I think. And it's like takes so much less time. That is actually the key there. Because turkeys take so long to cook. Right, we haven't spatchcocked a turkey. We've been spatchcocking chickens, which is really good. So that's where you like take them and you basically make them flat. They're very tasty. I need an off-white strap. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Maybe I can convince Dallas to make us a turkey next set after Victoria. Ooh, I guess I should actually figure out if someone can look after the cats. Retreat. Like I've got them all on my lap, I may as well go in and trim them down. So that's what I did. So the majority of the hair coloring in the kids, or the food coloring in the kids' hair, washed out tonight in the shower. So that was good. There's still a little bit of a tinge, especially on my youngest, because their hair is like so light. A lot of it actually ended up on the scalp and dyeing the scalp. Whoops. But like whatever, it'll wear out over the next few days, obviously. The eldest got in and they're like, all of it's washing out. And I'm like, I know, that's the point. I'm sorry. But you need a hair wash. So do I. Okay, wait. That is the right direction. That will be the right. Nope. This direction. Okay. slide adjuster up towards the front zip pocket. Stuff it in, stuff it in, stuff it in. Doom, 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 doom. Fold it. Finger press it. Take the ruler. Center it. Center the strap. Re-encase with denim. Okay, I think this next one's pretty, yeah, also white. Okay, so slide adjuster up this direction, slide adjuster towards me. Man, I hope I've put these in correctly in some of these. Pretty sure I've mostly been working from the like back pocket side, so I think we're good. Okay, don't put it in the phone pocket. There's not enough room for it there. What's left after this? Strap, and then we'll be doing stuff, and then we'll be doing other stuff. So strap, turn, snap fasteners, finish, logo. Okay, that's a lot of work still. The finishing will be the finishing seam will be the fastest out of all of that work. And I guess gluing the logos on doesn't actually take that long either, all things considered. Okay. And then after I'm off stream, I need to pack the remainder. Oh, yeah, gather and bin out the stock, including these, and then take it upstairs out of the basement so I don't forget anything in the, or I forget less in the morning, hopefully. Hopefully I don't forget anything, but let's be realistic. Hopefully I forget less. I also need to pack the diaper bag, I guess. Oy, 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 oy. Last white strap. Excellent. 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 Why is this twisted? It's not. We're good. All right. Seemed like that jiggle down was probably the best way to do this. So we're going to fold this up, unclip it, slide, because this is the back pocket, slide adjuster to the front. Not into the slip pocket because there's not enough room really for it there. Yeah, there probably is, but whatever. No, get in there. You're going in, not coming out. I jiggled it and it was like, no, not today. Finger press the top so that I can get the ruler lined up with the middle. And then I'm just going to be delusional and pretend that that strap is all the way in there before actually shoving it back in. Ha ha ha. Well, the good news with that is that I drank my coffee at the right time today then. So I did have a coffee before I went to pick the kids up, but I'm like, I don't need to be awake, well, probably do need to be awake until about 1 a.m., but I want to be functioning tomorrow, so I don't need to be awake that late tonight. Don't want to be, I guess. There's the key. Okay, do you know what? Screw it. I am going to go in and we're going to trim up all of these straps, and then I can just pull the straps without, like, concern. Because if they're already clipped apart, then it's just easier to, like, snag and go. And I'll adjust them before I put them in the bag. That makes sense. But trimming them down also makes sense. That's not connected to any of the other ones. Excellent. Yeah, you get like a rat's nest like this. And don't worry, if you missed out on this strap sewing, there will be more next week because I need straps for the Kato. It'll only be the polypropylene because that's all I have now in stock. But there will be more. Very riveting sewing content, these straps. And if you don't understand the joke there, that is sarcasm. I guess maybe for some people they might be riveting. For me, I like more straps. Especially since it's like, I think I've just produced more for these mini traveler slings than I did in general last year. And then I propose that, and then we'll go and sew more for Knit City. It was like one of the last things that I sewed actually for Knit City last year. I was like trimming them apart in the truck on the drive out to Vancouver. The two things I worked on in the truck were putting the drawstrings in the Kato, unsurprising, because that is an excellent non-driving activity, passenger activity, and trimming threads on the polypropylene straps that I had just finished like 10 hours before. No, not quite that much. We have to leave it like to go out to Vancouver in one day. It's like you're up and out around 4 o'clock. It is a very early day because then that accounts for like stoppages and everything, or stops and everything like that. Although they have finished the twinning of the highway just outside Golden. It's one of the massive pinch points for the Trans-Canada Highway heading out west, and like a huge safety thing because there's basically like 6 absolutely insane corners right down to 40 through the whole thing, and if you got stuck behind a semi, you're done for basically for like timing. Because of course they had to gear down because it's not only curves, it's also on a hill, or was anyway. So looks like what they've done is they've like cantilevered bridges out from the wall and then used those to like ease the corners. So it'll be really interesting to drive. Did I enjoy driving the 40K section? A little bit. It's super technical. but also intensely nerve-wracking. Because there were, obviously, because it's like a connector between Calgary and Vancouver, there was a lot of people on it that didn't necessarily know how to drive roads like that either. Realistically, do I? I definitely have more experience with like the roads in that area, because Golden is like an hour north of where I used to live. So the tight corners and everything like that are like, yeah, okay, just slow down for it. If it says 40, believe it. So. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Adjust the strap. Adjust the strap. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is the back pocket. Slide adjuster is going towards the front. Towards the front. Towards the front. Front, 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 front. Shove it in. Shake. Oh, God. No. Okay, no, we're good. Like, it just, like, disappeared into the bag, and I'm like, did it twist as it went into the bag? Very low chance, but you know that if I didn't check, it would have, right? So, okay, finger press for centering, ruler to center, and to center the webbing. Smash it back together and clip. Okay. All right, this one definitely needs a little bit trimmed down just right here. Not really going to touch anything else, I don't think. It's just there's quite a bit of overhang there. And a little bit down at the bottom. It's not going to hurt, especially on a curved bottom like this. Okay. Next. At least now we don't have to like trim those down again. So that's going to be, it's like, why did it take so long between the two bags? But yeah, that's right, because we trimmed down all the straps. Duh. Of course that's going to take time. Brain power isn't my strength right now, apparently. I say as I drink more of my beer. Tasty, tasty beer. It is, that isn't sarcastic. It is a very tasty beer. Okay. Slide up. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Actually, find out from my mother. I should have asked her today what she wanted to do for dinner. She wants me to like just order a pizza in for the kids or something, or like if she is cooking, or maybe I should send like a frozen pizza with them. I don't know. Frozen pizzas maybe a little bit difficult since they are at my sister-in-law's first, but should have dropped off a pizza, frozen pizza on like after picking the kids up or something. Okay, that just crooked itself. So I need to straighten it. By the way, I heard the skill saw this morning because I left the stream and I like had to still go get myself basically ready to go. So I went and ate mac and cheese and had another something on the deck, a drink on the deck of some description, not a beer. Pop, there we go. I'm like, in my head it was coffee, but I knew it wasn't coffee. But anyway, I heard the skill saw or whatever table saw that was running last night, and it sounds like it's like 2 doors up. So now I'm like, what is going on? I want to know. Just be nosy neighbor. I haven't heard it tonight, so apparently tonight they're like, no. Or it's just not late enough for it. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen again. Because I was like, what, midnight or something last night? It was not early. It was that time period before it becomes like early morning. And like, yeah, the transition between morning and night, but like it's still late night. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Hey, this is the halfway bag. Sweet. That's actually really awesome. Okay. Halfway bag. Halfway bag. So this is number 14 of 28 is what that means. We're halfway through the sewing. Trim down this bottom allowance just a tick because the denim is what's sticking out there. Since the denim is heavier, we don't want that really. Okay. Strap adjuster up. Let's see which way actually goes in better. I think the other way went in better, but you never know. Okay, so halfway, and what did I say? We're like, oh, we're only an hour and a half in, and I said I probably had about 3 hours worth of work left. Perfect. So probably, well, maybe closer to like 3.5. And so an hour and a half puts us at midnight. 3.5 puts me at 12:30. Yeah, exactly right. Or at least like have your windows closed so you don't freak out your neighbors. I think that was the key to that situation. Like have at it with your skill saw or table saw or whatever it was. But like close your windows. There's babies. Maybe they're like me and they're like super close to finishing the project and they're like, no, must be done. Maybe it's something that they need for like this weekend. I like my guess that they're like another vendor for an event. Doing the same as me. Oh God, I gotta finish the things. Ah. Someone's crossing the highway. I can hear the walk signal. That is impressive. Can't normally hear the walk signal, so that tells you that it's like probably going to be clear and cool tonight because it's just carried right up the hill. Could also be, I guess, that the like traffic noise has died down significantly, but I think it's going to be clear and cool. That is the reason. Okay, this is really heavy denim, so we're going to trim it as well. The owl's back. I was just talking about the owl last night, and the owl's back. Just heard it. Yeah, I like it. Super eerie, but like super cool too. I love owls. Okay. Strap adjuster is correct direction. I'm going to temporarily push this in and clip it to the back. We'll do the finger press for centering on the front piece here. Now I'm glad I have my window open. even if there is a skill saw person out there. Skill sawn at midnight. Owls are worth it. I might need to pull that out. It might be set in extremely crooked. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'm like, where did my good seam ripper go? Got the stiletto here, but that is not a good seam ripper. I think I'm going to go back and get just a stiletto from them because I think having the full handle would be nice compared to like a pokey end of the, like obviously the seam ripper goes in, but it's like, it's a very thin grip point for my hand. So next time I see them, maybe I'll just get a stiletto instead. It's not like I don't have others either, but I really like the wood of this one, so. And the other thing is that it does sit on the desk without rolling because it's got the square blocky ends. Okay. Come on, stitches. I know the whole point of you is to like sew stuff in, but you're also not supposed to make things wiggle so much that they end up crooked. So, you know, I'm blaming it on you. 100% not my fault. 100% it's my fault. But we'll pretend. Okay. Okay, if this doesn't actually, if I can't resolve this in the next few minutes, it will go into timeout. Because I can't keep seeing ripping everything, but I think this is, oh yeah, it's the calico cats, so. Let's get it done. Dun dun dun. Okay, there. And here. And here. And here. Better. Nope. Ow. That is worse than pins because it's like it's getting pushed with force too. For any closed captioning purposes, I am making hissing noises because I just stabbed my thumb with my seam ripper. Already got myself once with the seam ripper tonight. Maybe a good indication that maybe I should just be, if anything else messes up, no more seam ripper. It's also extremely hard to see these stitches on the back side of this denim because it's got the white like thread involved in its yeah, in its construction. There we go. Guess that might be the best way to describe it. All right, let's see if I can work out from this, like from the side here, and then I swear if I stab myself again, we are done with this one and just moving on to the next. Okay, there we go. Doom. Doom. Getting there gently. Yeah, okay, good. So you're like, Katie, why are you doing this? Because it ended up getting set in like extremely crooked. So we're going to seam rip it because that's annoying. And like doesn't look good, and I wouldn't want a crooked strap on my own bag. So here we are. Blood, sweat, and tears in this one, apparently. Not actually blood, just bleeding around it. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Now, she does request that you baste the webbing in, so that would be the likely reason why. But yeah, we fixed it. It's all good. I'm just going to redo the stitch line, and we should be good. There we go. Okay. And we're over the halfway point now because this is bag 15028. Okay, more beer because that obviously will solve any seam ripper issues. Hi, Jennifer. How are you tonight? We have the small vain hope that I will get all of these done tonight. Actually, I think I might. So we're just kind of cranking along here. We're installing the straps in the mini traveler slings. Trying not to bleed on everything since I just stabbed myself with my seam ripper, you know. 10 to 11 things at night that are normal for sewists, I think. Okay, I'm gonna clip this on the back one, and we'll even it up based on this one. Okay, and that. Okay, and this strap adjuster went to the right side. Good. So I'm just finger pressing the center mark in here, putting the ruler down so that we can line up the webbing here. Make it straight so that we don't have to pick this one out as well. And push it back down so it's not quite so far out of the bag. Okay. Boom. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. 11 more bags. Feels like we might actually finish. Feels like we'll finish, which is insane considering that we cut these out, what, like 2 weeks ago? Not even last week? Did I just cut these out last week? Whew. All right then. Yeah. I just realized if I actually reach in the back pocket, I can actually probably guide. I can reach up and grab the strap and guide it in. Oh my god. Haha, success. That is actually amazing. Okay. Center point. Shove it in the rest of the way like this. Totally just did center point, and I'm pretty sure that I banged on that center point on the webbing, so we're good. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. This one's going to need a trim down of the top denim. At least on the one side, and actually it looks like probably a trim down this whole side here, so we'll do that right now. So it's done, and I'm not cursing past Katie in like 10 minutes or whatever it's gonna be. I might have left some trim downs I shouldn't have. It's okay, we'll survive. Okay, 10 left. To install straps in at least. Okay. Ew. Right. That. Oh no. Okay, well, the bottom caught the seam allowance of the pocket, and that's not going to fly because it's folded up. At least it's not double stitched, so we can fix this actually fairly easily compared to having to swap all of the D-rings that were like on the wrong side of the bags, you know, just a casual 14 D-ring tabs to swap. There we go. Alrighty, let's try this again. This seam right here. Oh, I think this is the one that we sewed from the front, isn't it? Because it was like, there is far too much seam allowance. Yeah. Too much denim on the bottom to do it elsewise. So that's why I wouldn't have noticed when it went over the pocket in the back. All right. Sewing, 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 sewing. Need to trim down this right here. I'm going to pull some of these threads over to get trimmed as well at the same time. Like that. And here. And then if I open up the pocket and put my hand in, I can. Nice. You must be getting close to. Well, I don't know. I don't know what your schedule is. Never mind. I'm going to shut up. I'm still here at like 11:15, so we're good. Are you still crocheting bags? Okay. Pop this in here. Like this. Then we're going to put our hand in the other opening. Stuffing turkeys. Things should be behind the paywall probably again. What popped into my head, I will not repeat. Nice. How is it like? Are you making multiples, or are you just making like, are they like the potato chip kind of crochet of just you go and you do it? I guess I think of my like socks as, and actually even cardigans as like the potato chip knitting, because it's just like you're just knitting around and around and around, or like back and forth purling and stuff like that. Very straightforward things that don't require a lot of thought. Okay, so I just marked the midway point for the strap just to make sure that it's like lined up, which actually it is. Nice. Okay, I'm going to just shimmy this top layer up. And then we're going to go in and we're going to sew around and around and around and around. And I add a little bit of seam allowance there because it was very close to the edge. Okay, we're down to like 9 left to sew. Okay, good. As far as I can tell, I guess I kind of glanced at it. I didn't really look at it. We're good. we're good to go. Okay. We're going to do up, and then the slide adjuster goes up towards the front pockets, which is what's facing us right now. And then actually we're gonna flip this whole thing. So if I reach in here, I can pull the strap down, guide it into the bag a bit easier than just trying to shove it in from the top. There we go. Okay. Get bags done. Get bags done. We're almost there. This is the portion that's going to take the longest. Then I think, what is it? Snap fasteners and logos. And then the finishing seam on the interior. So I think, yeah, we'll go in and we'll do all the finishing seams. Then we'll do the snap fasteners, and then we'll do the logos, and then we'll be done. Yes. Going to, ooh, okay. Lots of thread, apparently. Oh yeah, that one got attacked by my thread catcher. So that would explain it. Trim down this excess here. Sweet, we're getting into stuff that I was tackling when I got onto the stream tonight. So that tells you we're getting close to the end now. Okay, there we go. And then over here, then we're going to open up the zipper, 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 like this. And we're going to fold up. So I've been folding the strap up because that also feels like it's easier to kind of insert a bundle instead of just the strap itself. Although that is what I did the first few times, and I was like, wait, there's got to be a better way. And this is apparently the better way. Yeah. Go in, finger press the center line. Which I then line the ruler up with. And we'll go in. Here with the strap like this, and we're like that. Doom de doom doom doom. Doom de doom doom doom. Good. 7, 7, 7. Doom, 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 doom. You got caught. Damn it. Okay. And it actually got caught pretty good. So we're going to trim it out of the seam allowance. It's going to lose some of its seam. So we are going to go in and give it a new seam right here, and drift it out to the original seam. There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Open up, open up. Good. Strap time, strap time. Okay, fold and fold. And then strap adjuster goes to the front. We're currently looking at the back. I'm gonna go in and grab it. I know this looks like it's extra work, and it is in some ways, but honestly, it made sewing the back and front together so much easier. It's not even funny. So much easier compared to like having to work with it with this like bulge in the middle and everything like that. It was so good, so good. That doesn't, okay. Centered. All right. Six. Yeah, I guess the one thing I don't really like is the fact that it does add a step right now, whereas if I was to just install it and sew the thing and be done, we would just be turning these right now. But I don't know, it's a trade-off. Like I said, definitely was easier to sew it together. So it's like, at least when there's so many other factors that could go wrong, far easier to just like do it afterwards. I think this batch came out even better than the first batch though, which is good because like it should, given that I've like practiced them more and stuff like that. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. Oh, we're the bobbin thread. No. Oh shoot! Did that other one get finished then? No. Did it? Oh, it did. Okay, it just got its back stitch. All right. Barely, but it's there. Okay, let's trim the top thread here because it's stuck on itself. Six. Right? Because there's still a pile of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah. Last one before the last pile of 5. Last one before the last pile of 5. Dun 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 dun. Okay. No. I'm like, did I pull the bobbin thread? No, of course I didn't. Okay. Now we're good. Throw this underneath. Yay. Alright. Clip. Zip. Onto the last 5. Yeah. apparently that is a pudgy, floopy denim piece on the back here. Because the zipper is open. Trim down that excess. And this seam allowance excess as well. Because that will just create issues on the interior otherwise. There we go. Ready, ready, ready. Get a strap, get a strap, get a strap. Strap time. That needs the other thread here still trimmed down. Just realized you could actually see a little bit more of the sewing machine. That might be a more pleasant viewing angle. There we go. So who knows what the hell that was down at the desk. Alrighty. Oh, right. Thread trim. Looks like nope. Just thread pull. Nope. Is it? No, it's not connected. Ah! It looked like it was still connected, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and so it's like, ah! Make up your mind. What are you? Connected? Not connected? I don't really care. I just need to know. Aha. Okay. Now that that small panic is over and the Muppet flailing about a thread that was not actually connected is done, get the strap in. 5 more, 5 more, 5 more. Then the turning, then the turning. Dun, 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 dun. Oy, oy, oy. Who am I getting texts from at this hour? I guess it's only 11 o'clock. I'm like, at this hour. It's not that late. It's just that this is way past my normal bedtime right now. It's what I wish my bedtime was normally, but most nights I'm like in bed around 9, maybe 10, if I want to be daring. You can tell it's show season. Actually, no. You can tell it's show crunch. We're down to the wire. This is not show season. This is show crunch. And I don't mean just for Omatsuri. I mean for Knit City too. Like, la 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 la. We're just going to like try to ignore the fact that that is next week apparently. I don't know. Oh. Oh no, it got a black. Okay, I was like, no, this one probably has a white tab, but no, it's got a black tab. We're good. We're good. Okay. Doom, doom. Strap adjuster towards the front. Clip off. Push down. Open and pull, open and pull, open and open and open and pull. Okay, strap connector is still down towards where it's supposed to be, which is excellent. Gonna fold this together. Finger pinch. And we're going to have a wrestling match with the strap for a moment here. And actually what I should do is I should just take this and this, because this one does not finger press well. There we go. And then we'll keep that together and straighten out the strap. There we go. Good, 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 good. Anyway, the texts were from my Muslim friend who's in Montreal, which means that she's up even later than I am right now. And she has family, and actually her husband has a lot of family in the UK, so I was just checking in to make sure that they were okay. And as far as they know, they all are, so thank goodness. That's good news. Well, it's good news in this situation. There we go. I wish it was not a question I'd had to have asked. Alright, I am going to trim this pocket down a little bit because it's like hanging out here. And I'm going to trim it down to at least the same width as the actual bag, because that makes sense. Apparently I might have been a little bit more generous with my seam allowances than accounted for, but whatever, it's sewn together. That's what really matters. One, two, three, 4. Yes. 4 left, 4 left, 4 left. Thank goodness. Doom, 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 doom. It's like a Muppet. Hello. I am becoming a mini traveler sling. I will travel with you far across the land. Get in there. There we go. Okay. Straighten. If any of these have to be turned back out for fixing instead of just going straight to finishing, they are out, gone, kaput. It turns out that all of these have some sort of issue with all of their seams. They are all not. No, we're just done. We'll wrap up on the traveler slings and I will go to bed. Chalk it up to an unfortunate experience. Ooh, that must have been bad if the cops were putting their sirens on right now. Into the coffee cup with you. So I eventually take you upstairs. Alrighty. Actually, I'm not doing too bad on all the like dishes, stuff, and bottles and things. There's like one drink that I haven't finished yet, so it does need to go upstairs. And there's only 2 used coffee cups. That's a pretty good number considering how many drinks and stuff there's been down here in the last few days. Alright, stuff the strap in. Pull the strap down. Make sure it's settled into the bag. Look at these be the like, I end up having all of these left over by the end of tomorrow. Oh well. You never know what's gonna like catch people's attentions at like events. And from all the other feedback from other makers that I've been seeing on this like pattern creators Facebook, they've been super popular like everywhere. So that's why I'm like leaning into them quite hard for realistically a pretty new product. So although I guess I did that with the Kato as well. This woman designs really good patterns. One more. Oh, we are at the last one. Oh my goodness. Momentous occasion. Why do I have an extra? Why do I have an extra strap then? I have 2 extra straps. Who's missing straps? Or did I miscount my straps? What? Yeah, there's like one black and there's one light one down on the floor. I guess that's not worth questioning. Yes, these will go to Knit City as well. That's why it's like I'm not too worried about them for tomorrow. It's like anything that's ready for Knit City or for Omatsuri that remains after Omatsuri can go to Knit City too. So, are they project bags? No, but like, then it's kind of one of those situations of like, knitters are not just XYZ, and like the big portion of the response to these when I posted them that was very enthusiastic was from the knitting community. So, you know, we're good. It'll all be fine. And again, if it's not, then it goes on the website. There's no real loss here. Except for maybe like the thought of like I could have maybe like done better with my time doing small box bags or something like that, right? Because realistically that's the only other thing I would have sewn this week, so it's all good. I think this was still a good call. Okay. Well, I guess whichever hooliganry bags are missing straps are done. That's the other call point. So we're gonna go in and turn these now. Swinging it towards me. I do have shorts on. I just realized it's like those are some very bare legs. Oh well. We're all grown-ups here, which actually, yeah, hopefully you're all grown-ups here. All right. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, I think these are... Oh, they're totally worth it. I know this. I know they're totally worth it. That other run was totally worth it too. So... And just considering the like response that I had to them at the pancake breakfast, I'm like, I think we're good. There is one in the timeout bin right now, but maybe I did cut the strap for it before it went in the timeout bin. It was that coffee one that keeps getting caught. Remember we had to like re-top stitch it or something? I don't know. Something had to happen to it. I'm like looking at it right now. Maybe one? There's definitely one in the timeout bin. But I don't know why there would be a second one, especially because it's the white. Like, why is there an extra white? Whatever, doesn't matter. Not worth worrying about. Okay, now, so that's all good. It's all pulled out. All the seams are good. what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out, and then we're going to go in and we're going to sew all of these at once. I'm going to clip this to the D. Right, double check that those are actually it's the right way around. It is. Yay. Okay, one success. Let's hope there's like all successes. Usually isn't. That's a pretty high 100% success rate for these is usually pretty high, just given all the working parts here, but you never know. Maybe there is. Oh my god, that turned out so good. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of squealing over these because it's like you can tell when you're putting them together, kind of, but like definitely with these ones, I don't know, this last turnout is like the actual good reveal. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. So good, look at that. Okay, I'm going to press that seam out a little bit and then pull this one up with the tab and kind of press that out finger wise. Excellent. Everything's looking good. Strap is the right direction, so it is good to go. So if it's got its guts pulling out on the table, it is ready to be finished. I'm gonna just kind of coax these out a little bit. There we go. Oh, look at them. Like, so good. So good. Okay. Next. Please, 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 please just continue on the same success pattern. Okay. These bags are so much easier to turn out than those traveler slings are. Well, my thumb's cranky about something, and it's not just the seam ripper stab that I did earlier. Okay. Good. Good. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yes. Okay. Out. And we're going to reach up here. Pull it out. Pocket down. This direction. Oh, tea time kitties. Tea time kitties. Tea time kitties. Super adorable. Yep. Good. Good. Okay. I'm excited to get these into some of these into like the mainline bags as well. But like mentioned earlier, I'm really glad that the majority of these are ones I decided to do new fabrics with instead of like, oh, well, this has been popular, so let's do this one. Because I think it's going to help. Well, it adds variety to the booth. Because obviously we haven't gotten to these in like the Kato or like small box bag and stuff. So a few, but not a lot. Like I was saying that as I turn out the cat faces. I've definitely finished bags in this already, but you know, like with it, yeah. So basically what I'm doing in part here, come in and see what I'm actually doing in my lap instead of guessing. Promise that's what's in my head all the time. It's not just because of the beer and the late hour. It's just apparently the impulse control has flown out the window. Maybe the owl stole it when I came by and I was like all enthusiastic about it. It's like, all right, you like me so much, I'm going to take your impulse control too. Okay. French kitties. I don't know why they're French kitties, but they are French kitties. I think it's just the art style and that little like necktie thing around them. Alright. Oh, melt cats. So good. So far. Yes. Okay, that was a really good. I'm glad I paired it with a really dark denim. Oh, okay, that corner could use a little bit of TLC because you can see the basting stitch. Okay. Okay, so in this case, that's easy enough to fix because it's right on the turning. It's not like I'm fraying down the sides of the seams or something like that, like a couple of the Obi bags did. It's literally just the basting stitch. Which realistically, I could just pull. I wouldn't even have to turn it. It's been sewn now, so you don't need a basting stitch when you've been sewn. Haha, no more. Goodbye. There we go. Fixed up. Okay, there's a thread here that needs to be trimmed. So part of my toolkit when I go to shows is always a pair of scissors, just like the little thread snips, because outside of even just like the fact that I need to trim all these threads right now, they'll just be ones that I've missed like on bags that I've had for like 3 shows. Can be pretty bad sometimes. Friggin' adorable. I want this one myself. It's gonna be, I hope someone else loves it as much as we do. Alright, so far so good on these seams though, so it seems like whatever I did this time definitely worked. I haven't noticed anything. Okay, turn and turn and turn, 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 turn. Pull and pull and turn. Dogs, 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 dogs. Yes, most fabrics do get that dramatic of a introduction in my head. Usually I don't sing it out loud, but whatever, here we are. Okay, that needs a little bit of convincing in the corner here apparently. Oh, you caught the seam allowance at the pocket. Okay. That should fix it. Like caught the wrong corner of the seam allowance as well. Not just a corner, the opposite corner. Excellent. Okay. Good. 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 I don't see anything I need to worry about. Press out this like triangle corner up here. Good. We're good. Yay. Oh my goodness. Next ones. Okay, so turning allowance needs to be, everything seam needs to be finished. And then we need to put in the, oh my goodness. This one's pocket was like folded up and then it got caught in the seam. Generous seam allowance, the bow bag. I guess we'll start with that one. Yeah, so we'll do these. Turning seam has to be closed. Snap fasteners have to go in. Logos need to be glued on. 3 more steps. Close them up. Turn, close, fastener, logo. I think we got it. It's going to be tight, but we got it. I got it. This is why it's like when I'm like, man, sometimes it would be nice to have someone that could work for me. It's also like, man, well, I guess it would actually, having someone to help as an extra set of hands would probably mean that I wouldn't end up with as many late nights like this. Well, although we've done really good this year, all things considered, so I can't really complain even about that, considering that, like, last year I was regularly up until midnight, 1 o'clock every night. I don't know how I survived last summer. But this year it's like, what, we've done 2, like, really late nights? Oh no. And that's mostly because I've been, like, crazy and cut these, like, way too close to a show. I knew what I was committing. Well, no, I overcommitted. We knew that, though. I went into this with eyes wide open. My God, like, this looks like a bag that's going to Disneyland or Disney World, some Disney park, any of them. I don't care. Take it for me, please. Let it live vicariously through you. Oh no, that's right? Yeah, because then the pocket's upright. Reach in with your left hand for the front pockets and your right hand for the back pocket. Okay, cool. That's correct. Pocket up. I think is just that. I think that that was one of the ones where I messed up which side the D-ring was supposed to go on. Whoops. Go. Still nothing. Wow. Okay, normally by this point I would have encountered some sort of issue that would need us to, like, turn the bag back, but all right, I'll take it. Knock on wood. All of these are. Oh, yeah, never mind. The strap is installed upside down. Right? Yeah. Okay, actually, that's something I need to check on these as I go, because I forgot about it. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Good. Jinxed myself. It's like, oh, this is going too smooth. Haha, here is a upside down slide adjuster. Okay, well, whatever. Right, it is actually upside down. Yeah, it's supposed to be the other direction. This was one of the ones I sewed earlier in the afternoon. I wasn't paying any attention to that. So that would explain it. Oh well, 1 out of 28, 2 out of 28, we're good. But as I mentioned, especially with that sort of thing, if it was a small thing, maybe, but honestly, seam ripping out these straps is a beast, so that'll be a project for future Katie. Maybe one of the things I do on Sunday, when I think our plan is with the kiddos, we're going to go to the library, and I think we need to go out into the backyard and play in the backyard as much as we can, because I think it's supposed to be like a nicer weekend, like weather-wise, or a nicer temperature. Not necessarily really a nicer weekend, but nicer temperatures. And then, yeah, I can, like, do some of these repairs or transition work, basically. Not transition work. What would this be? It's not even repairs. It's just like corrections. There we go. That would be the best word for it. Yeah, start the corrections work. Cut the twill for the small box bags. That's the other big one. Blah, blah, blah. Grasping at straws for stories right now. I'm noticing it's like super thick on these corners, so I'm just going to trim the corners down a smidge. Ooh, and I'm going to make a Dutch baby for breakfast. That's what I'm going to do. Not an actual baby. The pancake. A Dutch baby pancake. The kids love it. Maybe I'll make 2. 2 would be amazing. Maybe 1 with some like the cottage cheese scrambled eggs and blueberries on top of the Dutch baby. The blueberries are in season in BC now, so that's what Costco has, and they are so good. It's like, yes, I love it. Capybara. Very good. Capybara. These are capybara in onsen. They've got a little rubber ducky in some of them. You can't see them there, but they've got also the yuzu bath, which is super cute. If you're into capybara, just know that this bag does go very rapidly. So if you're like, oh my god, I need capybara on this bag in my life, just send me a message. I don't think I've gone to a show where a capybara object has like come back with me. And I do have a black version of this fabric as well, but I have not cut into it yet, so that'll be a future project. No. Okay, we're fine. Good. All right, I need to take the like clampy hooks for stuff for these guys actually. So because they don't really have a good hanging spot, so I'm gonna put a hook at the top here, and that's what they'll hang off whatever I put them on. I don't even know where I'm putting them yet. I think probably the grid wall, but I'll see how everything kind of comes together in the morning, because the other thing is I could do like a display one and then put them in one of these new baskets. That might actually look really good. I'll figure it out. Also have to figure out how to display the gyoza bags, because those are new too. And like the space is not a 20-foot booth with unlimited, well, 20 feet is not unlimited, but like basically unlimited grid wall hooks, so essentially the same thing. At least I'm not feeling quite as hooped for Knit City as I was in April when I was like in Dawson Creek struggling to fill the 20-foot booth up there. That's when Dallas kind of looked at it and was like, because he knew I'd been working. It's not like I haven't slacked off over the winter, like I tend to be honest. It is a fair assumption that I would slack off during the winter. But, yeah, I looked at Dawson and I'm like, I am like actually screwed for Knit City if I don't really crack down. And it was a good wake-up call for him too, that like, no, I have to like be working pretty consistently this summer. So I don't feel like that right now. Outside of the small box bags. Really need small box bags. But that's next week's project. We're not going to worry about them tonight. As much as Wendy was like, you should sew like, you're going to sew 10 small box bags. No, we're going to get these done tonight. That's it. And it's going to be a struggle to get these done tonight. Oh boy. Okay. I need to actually decide. Right, I know what I'm wearing. Okay, never mind. I was like, I was like, what am I wearing tomorrow? And then I realized that my jeans are dirty because I dropped some sort of food item on them. And it transferred its grease, and I haven't gotten a chance, or I haven't taken the chance to like wash them yet. maybe that's part of what Sunday will be, is some laundry. Actually, no, I'm not touching laundry. Mostly because Dallas helped me. That was what we focused on doing on Monday night, was putting away laundry. And now I don't want to have to deal with laundry piles in the hallway for this week. And the kids have enough clothes, so, and I can make do. Not even making do. I have enough. It's all right. Considering that my unofficial uniform for half of these days most of the time is my workout gear, it's really not a concern. Oh, this what I'm currently wearing is one of my favorite hoodies still. It's one that I actually fit from Japan, and it's got a little cat on it basically, and he's in the pocket. Actually, this took a really long time to realize, but there's this cat scene in his pocket. And then he's actually got little dangly legs in the pocket. I put this hoodie on before the kids went to bed tonight. And they're like, I want to see the cat in the pocket, the little cat in the pocket. And I'm like, sure. Knock yourself out. Well, don't knock yourself out, because I will show you so that you don't rip the pocket off. Now I just have a cat randomly hanging out on my chest. The teacup helps with the whole thing. Okay, there was something in here that I saw that I need to do, but I think we're good. Good. Strap is good. Strap is not good. This was supposed to get a white strap. There's where one of the white straps is supposed to go. Fuck. Okay, well, 2 into the timeout bin. Still pretty good overall so far. Actually, and then these are also really good for, I've got the Cat Festival in September as well. And considering that, so hopefully they're not hanging around that long. But if they do, the cat fabric ones will be able to come with me, obviously. So, all right, that strap is installed correctly, and it has a black D-ring tab. So we're good. Good. This one. Oh, okay. So that's the thread left over from pulling out the D-ring tab and transferring it, because this one would have been one of the ones that needed that to happen. Yay. Push out this corner as well. So it's pretty in the bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to trim it right down at the bag edge. Not the baggage, the bag edge. Like that. Just a haircut. There we go. Okay. Front pocket, good. Slip pocket, good. Threads to cut, whatever, we can do that. Now we can do it later. In the morning is later. It's not morning time here yet. Still only 20 to 12. Yay! Okay. Good. Strap is the right direction. We already checked that, but whatever. Not worth checking again. Corners have pressed out well. Yay! I think I probably could get that a little bit better. Yes, there we go. Yep. If you get one of my bags and you find you're like, ugh, this corner, no. Just feel free to go in and press them out with your fingertips. Yeah, you're not going to damage the bag. You're good. Especially on this where it's pretty pliable, and it's very likely that it's going to fold in on itself at some point. we're good. Good. Onto the D-ring, onto the D-ring. Poof. Okay, one more on my lap to turn. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Open the zipper. Actually, reaching through to like help put the strap in by reaching through the zipper means that I am actually opening up the zipper before I fully sew the bag together. Although these number 5 zippers are definitely a lot easier to open than number 3s when you've accidentally left them closed. So that is something that is a massive point in their favor. Okay, so the red coffee shop has come through. So the teal coffee shop is the one that was in timeout before even this point. So why is, oh right, so one's in timeout because the strap slider is the wrong direction, installed the wrong direction, and one is because it's the wrong strap color, which both valid. We'll fix that later. Oop. Press that corner out. This corner out too. Good. Press out the top. Push the pockets in because that just helps keep the shape of the bag better. Strap connectors the right way. Got some threads to trim down. Whoop-de-doo. Easy enough. Trim, 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 trim. Yay. Zip and trim. Yay. Okay. We have one more stack of bags to do. So how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. There are 12 bags left. Cool. And we've only put 2 into timeout. That does mean that we are halfway, basically, which is awesome. Well, over halfway at this point. But, you know. I guess we did turn those bags before we discovered their defect, so it counts. Okay, this one is a white thing. Yes, and I put a white strap in it. Good. Okay, so this is one of the ones that, like, I'm gonna fold this down to close it. So we're just gonna, I don't know why or how it got sewn in, considering that we, like, clipped all these back, but alright. Oh, is this one that was like, it had the overhang and I trimmed it down before I sewed it? Must not have done, maybe I didn't trim it down enough or something. A small pile junior starting, but that's okay, we'll clean that up. Post knit city. After knit city. Okay. And we'll trim this side down as well, because that is actually quite a bit into the seam allowance. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, because that's all going to get folded under anyway. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Sunday. Dutch baby. With blueberries on top. After it comes out of the oven, because then it like warms the blueberries up, which is always the best way to eat blueberries. Because it helps like the sugars release. And maybe, ooh, and or I could cook down some frozen strawberries. And And then also have fresh blueberries. So I have like a strawberry compote sort of thing, which is always tasty. And then fresh blueberries. Yeah, I like it. And then protein scrambled eggs. And then take them out so they can be hooligans at the park until whenever the library opens, pretty much, because I think it's staying cooler longer. And I don't think it's supposed to be hot on Sunday either. At least I hope not. I'm like making this plan without knowing the weather. Who knows what the weather's going to be though, even with the forecast. And then go to the library. Yeah, and then spend our afternoon out in the backyard. I think that would be good. Pass the tests. So I say 12. So now we're down to 11. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm going to trim this up because it is thick. Yeah, it still means that I have 2 extra black straps. That's wild. No, whatever. I must have prepped one for the coffee shop bag. That will finish later. So, puts us a couple steps ahead for later, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I really like this, like, so the denim is like the medium. It's not dark. It's not light denim color. It's like right in between like my darkest one and this lightest one. And it's just, it looks really good with the Shiba. Because this one is probably the closest to like an actual dusty kind of rose, dusty colorway. The other two are like a light gray and the sage or the olive, and they're not dusty colorways. But it's probably what I would put this or qualify this jean color as. Medium dusty blue. Medium dusty jean, because it is a very specific color. These jean colors. Anyway, and it looks really good. Actually the white strap with it looks really good because it's like yeah, it feels okay. It feels very 90s, like kind of between the blue and then this like the off-white and the nope, that's what it's giving me, is like when I was a kid colors. So like 95 specifically, 96 maybe, somewhere in there. Okay, that needs to be trimmed down. There's one little like thread here. Okay, then we got what, 10 more, right? 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. Now, let the snap fastener gods be on my side as well so that we can like get through those hopefully even faster than this, because I am extremely ready for bed. But I'm also like so close to the end. That's like a couple more hours of lost sleep. We're good. Okay, so I did go with the ecru on this one. Off-white, whatever we're calling it. Because it's like the bread color, to be honest. And as much as the actual background of the cat bread is dark, the denim that I'm using here obviously is quite light, so. Pressing out the corners. Pressing out the corners. Pressing out the corners. Corners. Pressing out the corners. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Miss Delia. What's up, sweetie? Okay, press out the pocket. Press out the pocket. Press out the top portion here. And then top portion here. Press out the top portions. Dun, 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 dun. I'm very glad that Omatsuri and Itsuri will be a month apart next year. Like, actually closer to 6 weeks probably. Once everything gets factored in. I guess I can't really factor in more time. But like, yeah, it's 6 weeks. What just... Oh, the seam ripper or seam roller fell off. I'm like, something just got knocked off and I don't know what it was. But it was a seam ripper or seam roller. Not the seam ripper. The seam ripper's still on the desk. Seam roller. Seam roller. Could I be trimming these over the bin? Yeah, probably. Am I? Obviously not. Okay, come here, scrap bin. Let's actually follow through because it will be less tidy up later. Good, good, good. Oh my goodness. Yes, just as good as the hedgies. Cat's whiskers. On like a khaki on this dark green. Looks really good. It's like a really nice monochromatic bag. So that's nice. Well, outside of the like shiny zipper, but yeah. That's actually another good like neutral, gender neutral color actually. So that's good. Actually, there's quite a few in these ones that there is, because I just realized like even the quilt cat one here is gender neutral colors. I don't know if the pattern would be qualified as much, but whatever. Colors are on point, so. Okay. Bottom doesn't have too much excess, so we're just going to turn it. Open the zipper. Pull out the bag. I do enjoy the fact that the only reason that I've had to put two aside is not actually defects in the bag of like stuff didn't get caught, but the fact that like it was strap issues. Still annoying, but like obviously it took a little bit, not necessarily care. I always take care of them with my bags, but just I don't know what it was that changed it. Maybe just luck a little bit, better cutting technique, skills with the Z, probably. I'm gonna go with that. Totally the jumping skills. All right, I think this one is also good. Wow. All right. I was a little bit concerned because some of these were like super actually pretty hard to stitch along the welt pocket because the dent between the like denim and the the side seam and the zipper was quite slithery on some of them. Even the ones that you wouldn't expect it, like these heavier denims and things. So, don't know. Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take the win where I can get it. Okay. Strap is good. Pop this on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's still 7 left. Holy. Okay. Quarter. There's a quarter left. Let's go with that. So we're 3/4 of the way through. Those snaps better press in easily. The logos will be pretty straightforward at least. So that's good. But yeah, this snaps better not give me any fight this time. Although I just realized, okay, the die that I need is right there, right beside the actual press. I'm like, do I even know where the die set is to put the snaps in? And yes, I do. Okay. Do I know where the snaps are? Yes. Okay, I can see them from here. There they are. They're on the desk. They're not where they're supposed to be, but they're on the desk. Which kind of makes sense, because given how we've had to jump straight into the sewing, it's not like I've taken the time to put many supplies away. Although I did with all the D-rings the other day, so because I was tired of seeing them down under my desk. I was like, nope, we're tidying these up and we're putting them on the wall. I'm done with having you sitting here. So, yeah, maybe not quite in that tone, but yeah. Sushi restaurant, Neko. Not to be confused with sushi Neko. No, these are sushi restaurant patron cats. They are there to eat, not to be the sushi. They're there to eat, not to be eaten. Okay. Caveat, of course, that these are all fantasy prints. Blah, 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 blah. No cats were harmed in the making of these prints. Or at least I assume no. I'd assume not, I guess. I guess I don't actually know. But yeah, the assumption is no cats were harmed. Funnily enough, the next one is one of the Sushi Neko. Sushi restaurant, Sushi Neko. What's the difference? Well, first off, Sushi Neko is a cotton linen blend. It's got that nice medium weight and tactility of the linen being mixed in with the cotton as well, compared to the like really shiny and like smooth touch of quilt cotton. Okay, only thing I'm seeing here is thread. It needs to be trimmed from the front here. And the fact that apparently I top stitched this top one extremely wide, but okay. Huh, interesting. Still does its job. Good, right? Yeah, we're good. Thread out of the way. Open up the top a little bit, and then we're good to go here. Okay, and the strap is good too. Excellent. And we've got Dogs. Definitely a little bit thick up here, so we'll trim it down. This is a pretty thin denim, so it should actually press out really nice, but yeah, whatever. Might as well trim it. Never hurts. Well, as long as I don't trim the seam allowance, it never hurts. Definitely the bottom of it could use an extra little shave off here. There we go. Now we're going to turn the bag. Turn the bag. Turn the bag. Now we're gonna turn the bag. And then there'll be only 4. What do I need to do this week? I think I've got a long run on, yeah, I've got like an 8-mile run on Wednesday, I guess. Just like, why? I did skip my 5K today because I was just like, no. Between how tired I was and like the amount of work that needed to be done today. And I did a lot of walking back and forth to actually unload the truck, so that's good too. Weight bearing exercises. Alright, that one does need its basting stitch trimmed from the base here. And then, but otherwise we're good. Just gonna seam rip both sides of it. If it doesn't get done until tomorrow, it's fine. It's pretty obvious, so it's not something that's gonna like, whatever. It's pulling easy. This is why when you do basting stitches, if you're doing them, you want them to be like long. I think I'm supposed to be pulling this from the other side, but whatever. As long as we get it out, it's all good. It's all I care about. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, apparently I just got really into this because now we're nearly done. Just like zoned right into it. Holy, okay. There we go, we're good. Done. Done. Other threads to trim. Still not running into anything that I'm concerned about for like needs to be like redone or anything like that, so that's good. Strap is the wrong way. Okay. 3 into the timeout bin. That should be like the first thing I check. The strap is like, but hey, at least I pulled the basting stitches. Well, 3 is still an extremely good number to get finished for in this case, so that makes sense though, because I would have been one of the first ones that I sewed this afternoon again when I wasn't paying attention to like where the D-ring went or with which direction the strap needed to go apparently. So yay. Pretty straightforward to fix. This one needs a seam along its base, but it is sushi neko. I am going to break my own rule and get it finished as long as, nope, strap's also upside down. Never mind. Easy decision there. So sushi neko will be coming to Knit City. Haha. auto decision. Green Sushi Neko needs a restitch at its bottom. Okay, that's not bad. So 3, 10%. Not bad. Just stupid mistakes, which is annoying, but it could be worse, I guess. Okay, first things first. Is this right? Yes. Okay, we're good. Because realistically, if the strap is wrong, there's 0 point in me putting any effort in turning it tonight. So that's what we'll follow for these last few. There's only 2 more after this. Then we'll do closing seams. And then we'll do all of the snaps, including the traveler slings. Then we'll do the logos. I know I keep going back and like I just keep treading the same ground there, but it's also just a reminder to myself of what there is left to do. Okay, now what do I need to do after this? I need to pull all this stock that we've finished, make sure that's at least at the bottom of the stairs if I don't take it upstairs. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do like one load up, because then I can get out of bed. The babies are still asleep, hopefully. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Kiddos will go in their PJs, so I have to pack. Still have to pack day clothes for them. Easy enough to do. And then, yeah. Okay, this is Calico's. This was the one where I did flip the strap, didn't I? Oh well, it's worth it. Worth it. It's like up there with the, I think Melt Cat just beats it out mostly for its color scheme, but I really like this one too. Okay, there we go. Apparently I did end up putting that in the actual foam pocket, the strap. So let's stuff that in there correctly. Okay, good. It's looking really good. Wow, alright. So okay, no, never mind. I was like, the only issue has been straps, but Sushi Neko does have an open bottom, but realistically, whatever. Okay. Well, it is a little bit of like, not whatever, because we're gonna have to fix it, but out of all the things that I've had go wrong on bags, straps being like that. Cut the hardware and turn them. I'd still have to like, oh, I think I see what you mean. I'm not going to like, no, not enough brain power to figure it out right now, but I think I know what you mean. It's whatever. It's one less to have to finish tonight, to be honest. So it's like, it's just been the natural selection of it tonight. But yeah, if I snugged the slider right down to the D-ring, or the snap hook, and then trimmed it, then I could just flip it, is basically what I could do, without having to remove it from the top then. I think, right? That's what we're thinking. Just realized this needed an extra push out there. Okay. Last one. We've done it. Well, no. Well, okay. We've done the majority of the work. Now is what I would consider the easier part of the bag in some ways. There is that whole, oh, okay. Need to go behind the phone pocket to push out the top tab here. There we go. Push this down. Okay, good. Finished. Push in. Good. Strap. Strap. Yeah. Okay. Phew. Let's get these turning seams sewn. Holy shit. Okay. Oh. Good God. My poor hands are like, my right hand is really sore. Those weren't even that tough. They were definitely easier to turn than the traveler slings, but my goodness. Okay, what time are we? Quarter after, oof, okay. Quarter after 12. What is my cutoff point tonight? I don't even know anymore. These shouldn't take that long though, so as long as snaps don't take that long, logos won't take that long to glue on, I don't think. Well, I guess we'll find out. One. Okay, these all need to have their D-rings hooked up to the strap, so the strap's out of the way for the turning seam, turning seam, turning seam. So many bags, so little time to sew, sew. I get to sleep in on Sunday. I get to sleep in on Sunday. Sleeping in will be good. Dependent on the children's. Dependent on the children's. Okay, so we do have red sushi neko. It's just green sushi neko is not going to make it now, which, whatever, that's fine. We have, I have, again, overcommitted, and we have more than enough of these bags. It's all good. Eee. Steady over there. Alright, so new products. We've got the gyoza bags. We've got the luggage handle covers. We've got small little bifold card wallets. We have mini traveler slings, which we had before, but whatever. And the bigger sister version, the traveler sling in the obi. Yay, we have done. We've finished a lot in the last week. Holy shit. When I listed it out like that. Wowie. press, better not fight. Back tonight, back tonight, back tonight. I'm gonna try snap on a piece of scrap to make sure we can change the die. He made it look easy in the shop, but I want to make sure because I don't need to get burnt that way. It's not like we can't just use the plastic snaps again. Really, if I need to, I'll use the plastic snaps again. I'd prefer the look of the leather, or the metal and the leather, but if push comes to shove, a plastic snap will work fine. Yay! Last sewing step always goes so fast. Whee! 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 I just realized another way to actually make the straps easier is that I could sew the strap in and then sew the strap after we're done doing the bag. Fuck me. Like, just don't put the hardware on until after we're done the bag. Because one end is open It would still be like a little bit puffier, but then it would be like the full, I wouldn't have to worry about the, yeah, no, I think that's the better option next time. This needs an extra few stitches for TLC. No. Oh shit, I need to start my next bobbin. Winding. Okay, those are all done. You need snaps and logos. Then you'll all be done. Really done. They're so heavy when they get to this point though. Holy. Alright. Woo! Oof. Okay. Better. I think. Kinda. Maybe. Damn it. I should have stitched the other side too. Everything is coming undone. Dun. Just like leaving, like, it's making way too large a seam allowance. So let's just wrangle this. Even if I just do a tack stitch, doesn't matter. There we go. Doom. Wind the bobbin. Wind the bobbin. Bobbin needs to be wound. Bobbins. Bobbins. Bobbin. It's winding now. Winding now. Okay. And then to make it easy, black leather tabs get black snaps, brown leather tabs get antique bronze, and I will not swap it out. Just for like mental straightforwardness. As my laptop is like all crooked. Hello, that should help. Okay, let's go. Doom. Almost there. I can see the end. Turn down, please. Just go in. Thank you. Thank you. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. I better not have to change my bobbin at the very end here. Like, that would just be a kick in the something. Okay, handful plus 2. The melt Cats Wendy turned out so fucking amazing. You can see it here, and it's just like, yes, grabby hands. I want it for myself. I will not, but that doesn't mean that that isn't something that I'll do later. I do want one of these bags. I have to decide what fabric I want it in. Anyway, this is Melty Cats. And it looks so good with the dark blue and everything like that. Like, it's hard to see right now because it's dark outside, and so the studio is not exactly the best lit, but it's just so good. Apparently I didn't keep its pocket out, but here we are. There we go. Ooh, I also need to grab a roll of nickels. Most random piece of change. Actually, in a roll of dimes, if I have it. I don't know if I've got the rolls of change. Forgot about that until just now. Yes, it makes the yellow really pop. And then like with the teal zipper on it and stuff like that, it's just like, it's very fresh. Juicy, I like it. Yeah, it looks very nice and fresh and just like compliments. And it's so good. So good. Okay, 3 more. 3 more, including the one that I have right now. 3, 3, 3. We're almost done. We're almost done. Snap fasteners. Snap fasteners. Low goes. Low goes. Low goes. I need an updated custom version of the mini muffin short. Alright, so only 1 bag with an actual fault that needs to be resewn down in the bottom, so that's not bad. And 3 bags with, including that one, with a messed up strap. One of which has to be redone completely because it's a white D-ring tab and it's supposed to be a white strap. And it will actually look really good with that, so we'll go back in and take the top of the strap out and then stitch in the white strap later. Actually, that's some of the catch stuff I can do on Sunday when I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing because I'm in transition. But if I'm like wrapping up on any like corrections on these, that's perfect actually. Because otherwise it's just boring, clipping in of twill into the small box bags. We're done. They're sewing. Okay. Sewing done. Sewing done. Sewing done. Done. Biracial. What? Ah. Doom. Okay. Clink. Every time they go over the bar in the back. Clink. Okay. I don't care. If I get the pocket shoved in, all I want to do is logos and snaps. Almost there. Logo snaps. We're going to do an experiment with the top snap cap. What was I calling them last? Oh, right, the innies and the outies, because I was like, yeah, that's better. Anyway, the cap, which I think is the one that's the receiver, will go on the leather top. So that's what we'll test on the Oh, actually, the one that I really like too. So I really like the Melt Cat, but the bow one with the blue and white stripes looks really good. It looks like a bag that I would see down at Disney, i.e., or I might carry down at Disney. So it's really cute. Obviously, you will see it here soon because we have to get everything pressed in. Cat bread also turned out really well, especially with the lighter strap versus the other ones. There we go. Sewing done. Clip all these apart. Logos. Snaps. Thank fuck. Okay. What time are we? 12:30. Okay. I might survive this yet. Okay. Snap press. Snaps. Glue. Logos. And some of this like flavored water. Turning the sewing machine off. The machine is off. Ah. No, that's not the right press. It's this press. Oh God. Okay, and then snaps. And you guys need to actually move down so you can just like be level with the desk, I guess. So be prepared, we're going for a trip. Touring down. So you're just in line with the snap press. I don't know where else to put you otherwise. So, because overhead, watching someone install snaps overhead is just boring. So now you get to be right in on the action. Once I get the screw loosened off here. Oh, I am calm. Well, okay. No, that was a momentary Muppet flail, but we're good. It'll all be okay. We do need glue still, and we need the leather logos. There we go. Doom. Hi. You are very low. Okay. And actually that works because then I can put that on top of there, and then I'm going to turn out the lights on the sewing machine. Yes, that works. And then we need... Oh, we better have enough glue. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out. That one is pretty thick, isn't it? Oh, that one's toast. Yeah, that one's toast. It's not moving anywhere. Okay, cool. Excellent. Done, 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 done. All right. Logos, logos, logos. Don't know why I'm trying to lift them with the steel plate. They don't need the steel plate. They are very nice and flat. I guess they've actually, usually they only sit for about 12 hours. I guess these ones actually sit for about 24. But look at them. They're very, there's no curl there. Okay, so this is the actual leather that we are pressing through. And what did I say? The top portion, here's the new die. But we're going to test it first because, like I said, if I need to do the plastic snaps, I will. They worked perfectly fine. Now, which bits are what pieces? I think this is for the actual... And also, I swear to God, he put these in fine. Okay, and if I loosen the screw. Okay, it's tight, but that's what you want. You don't want it to be, like, falling out on you either. And then, so that was the... Oh, God. Okay. I think that might actually be the outie portion. So should I put the outie portion on the top? Male portion on the top and female portion on the bottom? That sounds right, right? Bit that pushes out. Oh no, we had to do it a special way because I didn't want it. Okay. Also just gotta figure out what goes where, because it's like this is not something I've used before. Okay, so that's the receiver. And this is the sender. Okay, and then there's the cap. Doom, doom, doom. Right, and then they've got the post. So. And the post. So this is definitely the post. There's no way around that. That's definitely the post. Okay. This is the, like, the cap, the rivet. So the cap has to go on top because this post has to go on the inside of the bag. Stop being round. Okay, so those and that. And then there's this portion, which I think then is the sender portion, the male portion. Or is that supposed to be this? That's this. Okay, so this is the... Okay. And then this is this. Kinda? Yes, that is that. Okay. So now, what parts go where? Because, you know, that's not something that I could have found out before, rather than at 12:30 at night when I'm trying to install them. Buckles, threads, webbing. What are these? These are spring snaps. Spring snap. And it doesn't matter if it's a large or small set. I just need to see how they've got it set up. Doom, doom. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. Okay, and the receiver goes... Okay, the receiver goes with the cap. Okay, so this, the post, goes with the male. female goes with the cap. Okay. So first things first, we want to make sure we want to do this setting with the rubber thing. Oh my goodness. No. Come on. Do you go in? Do you come out? Whatever. We'll try it and see. Okay. Cap. This technically needs to actually go under the, I need to get the rivet press because it's got an actual cutter in it and I might need it. If we don't, I won't. Okay, and then we want the cap to go here. No, we'll need the rivet cutter. Cool. See if I can do it, but I doubt that I can. Just with all. Well, maybe I can if I did it visually instead of trying to do it on the press, but no. Okay. First things first. Cutter. Okay. Go. And go. Okay, so I've got the plastic snap die here. Now, where did the die go for cutting these? Shit, that's annoying. Should be in this mess over here somewhere, I guess, probably. Okay, there's the large traveler slings to do. I bet you it's under here, hopefully. Maybe. Please be here. Please be here. Nope, not there. There's a whole sweater here, and there's the small press mat. So that's good too. There's a couple other bags that I need to finish later. Okay, where did all the tools go for this? Okay, there's the magnetic snaps. So, realistically, shoot. Okay, well, this is going to be a fail if I don't have the actual, aha. For some reason, they're there. Now the question becomes, where's the rest of my dies? But okay, that is a future, definitely a future Katie problem. Now, so I'm gonna have to use the green press first and the black press second. $12.40. Okay, so once this is working, if it works, we'll go, that's the wrong thing, that's the rivet side of this, not the cutter side. Rivet press goes back in the bag because for whatever reason I recognize it in there. And then pop this here and go down with the press. I'll put the press towards myself in future because that does make it easier. So cap on the exterior. Oh, that is a tight fit. I hope it works. Okay. So this should kind of pop up into this, I would hope. Ah, there we go. Turn it. Because otherwise I don't have enough like leverage. And down. Or not. Yeah, okay, so that's part of what I was worried about, is that this is actually too thick of leather. So obviously this will be easier with the little like doohickey straps. Let's try skiving it down a little bit as I like slice my finger. Almost, not quite. Let's just do that on the actual like doohickey straps, because realistically, whether I use the plastic or the metal, yeah, okay, so that is going to be the issue, is that the fact that it's like probably not a long enough thing. So let's see here. Okay, and pop it underneath the press and get the whole sunk in. Okay. This is supposed to be a black one. So is it the black, the cap with the receiver? And actually the receivers are the same color no matter which one I'm using. So let's try this and see. Oh yeah, I think that's actually better. Why are you... No, you're just not pressing properly? What is going on? Get the right piece. I think get the right piece in here. Okay, well at least it's coming in and out. Because yeah, like, so that is supposed to set in here and press down. I don't think it's actually an issue of it being too thick. It feels more like an issue of like the press isn't going far enough down. Okay. Now, is there a lot of stud or rivet out there? No. But let's see. Let's try one more time. If this one doesn't work, then I guess we'll go in and do plastic snaps, because we got the plastic snaps. Well, actually, I don't know where the plastic snaps are right now, but yeah, that's not like, because at least with the last one, we pressed it and it went like it pressed. This is like not doing anything at all. So is it not like a ton of... Okay, well, let's try, I guess, maybe pressing with the other set and see if it even sets. Okay. So that is that, and then the post goes, I didn't know the post goes up top, but alright, now I see it. That piece disappeared. Post. Doom, 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 doom. I'm not worried about this one fitting, because it's like, oh my goodness, are you serious? Is it supposed to be the other, no, there we go. Okay, so it must be the other way around. That makes more sense, because this will hold on to it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then this goes down here. Post, 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 post. Maybe we should just do the plastic ones, because I'm like used to them as well. That's also a factor in all of this. Let's see if the post actually sets in the leather. I know it'll be the fabric side that does this, but like I want to make sure that this die set actually works. Yeah, okay, so that's set fine. Okay. So what is wrong? Maybe there isn't enough rivet, like it might not be a tall enough post for this to set properly then. Let's see. Okay, although it didn't set in the black either, and there was definitely, okay, whatever. This one, and it goes with the receiver. I wonder if I put the receiver in the wrong direction. That might be part of it. Let's see. Oh, I guess there's one in there right now. Ha ha ha. Okay, so first off, we gotta actually get this one out of the die anyway. Cool. So let's just punch a hole in the leather that, like, experiment hole. Since this is all experimentation anyway. So the cap goes that way and the post goes this way, and then it'll go press, press. That one didn't work. Okay. And the next question becomes, how do I make it work? There we go, maybe. It's like, it's not like, yeah, it's even not. Okay. Okay, so the contact is being made because it is getting like flared, but overall it's like it's not doing it. So it must be that the cap might not have a long post. I guess actually best way to find that out is to just do it on some fabric. Okay. Let's find out. And if that's the case, then I'll have to find some like longer caps, I guess. Okay, let's see here. So if this sets, then yeah, we gotta find longer caps, and that did sound like it set. It did not. You cannot tell me that these wouldn't set properly in twill. And I do have one in here, right? Yeah, it's in there. In fact, it's like really pressed in there right now. Oh, this one's just going to be a never-ending headache, eh? Right, because then, I think I might have actually put this in upside down. If I did, maybe that would actually fix it. 1 second. Okay, last couple experiments, and then we'll go to the last couple experiments, and then we'll go to the other. Nope, that's the right way in. Okay, so you're supposed to just be looser, and then you press on. Like, I don't get it. There we go. Okay, so it seats together. But that does not actually press it. Oh boy. Okay, well, because basically it's supposed to go in, and then the middle section with the little push die is supposed to like make it push out, which makes sense. So it's just not, it's like faulty or something like that. Good God. Okay. Well, I guess it's to the plastic snaps. where the plastic snaps are, though, is the next question, because I don't actually see them. And I don't really want plastic snaps on the traveler sling either. So, how can I make this work? Because yeah, it should be able to press through 2 pieces of twill. I wonder if it can press through 1. But that doesn't seem to be the issue. And this is pressing down correctly. It's like it's almost not tall enough or something for it. Barely. Oh, that would help. Are you really only long enough for like 1 piece of fabric? But you're like pressed through right now. Nope. Okay. So experiment failed. So it presses through the post just fine, but it's not pressing through the receiver end, because this is the end that's supposed to go in here. And what it's supposed to do is basically emulate this pressing in, I guess, and like opening up this. Now it's because the other annoying thing is that it's like, I know that this like, well, okay, sure. So we've got the cap, right? And the die. So that's the die right here. It's pretty straightforward because it's like a flat die. We have the spring snap. So basically like, and then this one, which is it's got like a rubber edge, and it's got like a presser inner thing in the middle. And from what I'm seeing, it should be able to like, it's basically supposed to go through the middle of this piece and press open the like rivet part of the cap. That's what I'm understanding. And then the post is pretty straightforward. It's for the post, the long piece that's saw, and then the like male end here, which is like this piece. These pieces worked fine, not a big deal, but this is like the cap and like female end are not working. Oh, I wonder if this is supposed to, can I tighten it down by, oh, 1 second. 1 second. Janky ass press. 1 second. Why this thing can never just press, I will never know, but I think I might have just figured it out. One moment. Because what I was saying is it didn't feel like it pressed far enough, right? And I just basically lifted it up. I think we might have it, I might have it sorted. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's it right there. Holy fuck. Okay, so now, so the post and the thing go through there. Now let's see if we can get it through the leather fine. If we can get through the leather fine, then we're fine. Basically, it had to be propped up on the little screw bottom here. Yeah. Janky press, janky press, janky press, janky press, janky press. Janky press, janky press, janky press. Okay, it works. I got it. We're sorted. Goddamn press. Okay, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna cut all the through pieces first, and then we'll go in and we'll do the press. I'm glad that I experimented with that to see. I wish I'd done it before, but whatever. We're here now, doing the things. Little Black Cats has already had its hole punched. Jeebas. I'm gonna get their punch done right there, I think. Just gonna tap it to see. Yeah, it's a good one. Everything's gonna go everywhere because I'm pressing the wrong way. There we go. We get like so goddamn stupid though. Fucking annoying. Oh well. We're smart. It's just 12:30 at night. With a press and die set that has already set a precedence for like being janky. So it's like, yeah. That sound of like cutting through the leather is always so satisfying. Oh, I guess I should actually be doing the fabric as well. Oops. Alright. Almost just, oh yeah, no, they have to be done separate anyway. So let's do all the leather. No, we should do the leather and the fabric at the same time. Okay. Okay, I can still see the snap fastener mark. Nice. Also a satisfying sound. No, child. Okay, I'm gonna get off stream and go grab baby and hopefully have them go back to sleep in the recliner. I'm gonna do my best to get these done. You see what I'm going to do. Snaps, logos, and hopefully I'll see some of you at Omatsuri tomorrow. And if not, I will see you Sunday night and Monday.